point. He starts calling me the F slur, starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter.
What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? We back with another episode of Wizzle Reacts. Welcome back, y'all. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Today, man, we got Adam22. This is the first time I'm covering No Jumper, I think. I don't think I even covered No Jumper ever before. But today, man, we got Adam22 almost got socked out by his own employee. I don't know what Adam22 got going on over there, man, but I don't know. I think he might need to rethink rethink something and go back to the drawing board. But we're gonna jump straight into this video, alright?
This No Jumper employee came to work super high and tried to fight Adam22 a day after being officially hired. Adam22 has this habit where he finds random gangbangers, often smokers, where he sees something in them that nobody else sees, and he tries to make them famous. He tries to make them superstars and change their lives. Sometimes it works out really, really, really well, a la Crip Mac, and other times it don't work out so well, a la this recent employee. When he started coming around, I told Adam this dude was no good. I told Adam that this would backfire badly, and I knew this because before his No Jumper interview, he DM'd me out the blue, cussing me out, threatening to harm me, threatening to kill me for no reason. I just blocked him because I'm not giving no clout chaser attention. I just blocked him. But when he came and did his No Jumper interview, it became perfectly clear why he did that. Because during his interview, he was calling out random people he don't know. He was claiming that he had intercourse with SZA, even though SZA grew up in New Jersey and he grew up in California. He was dissing, claiming he threw piss on mass celebrities in prison. So when I seen he DM'd me before the interview, he was hoping that he would get some type of response back that he could then take and bring to the interview to get a moment and go viral, and I just never gave it to him. So once I seen...
It's crazy. Starting to think Adam hiring all these gang members for protection or some type of influence or power. Where they at? Because it don't make no sense why it seemed like half his employees be like regular people and the other half be gang members. Like 50% of Adam's staff is like gang members, I'm pretty sure. But why would he still hire him knowing that he went off on him like that and knowing that his first interview went downhill like that? Like, that's just crazy, though.
The levels that this dude was willing to go for some type of fame, I just knew this was not a person you want to get in business with. I've predicted a lot of demises for these miscellaneous characters in a No Jumper universe before, but this, by far, was one of the quickest rise and falls I've ever seen. Because very quickly, Adam began to realize this dude was becoming more of a headache than anything, right? Because even though No Jumper was all he had, even though No Jumper was the only platform he went on and got some type of views, and the views was dwindling very fast. Like the first interview did like 60,000 views, not great to say the least. The second interview did 20,000 views. So obviously this dude had no draw whatsoever, but he began to ask for money to appear on No Jumper. You would think that the platform that's keeping you alive, the platform that you need more than they need you, you would want to do that platform for free whenever they want you. But he began to ask for money, even though he was bringing or offering nothing to No Jumper. But Adam seen something in this dude.
I mean, I don't know about doing it for free because it obviously was something in him that made Adam hire him. Besides him being what I said, right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking. Like, why would he just hire a nobody? He obviously had some type of clout, or some type of recognition to even get the job in the first place. So I don't know about that. I don't know.
So Adam said, okay, I'll pay you $200 per appearance. Even though his peers, like 4Extra, they're making thousands of dollars per appearance. This
They had to
buster
throw that in there.
accepted $200, and he was happy with that amount. And Adam was even thinking about having him on as a new co-host or a regular on the No Jumper podcast. And last night was his first audition. So he came to an audition for his first podcast at No Jumper high out of his mind. And from the very beginning, bro, it was very apparent and very clear that this dude sucked as a podcaster.
Donation. This dude King Pill sucks. Worst pod in a while. I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I feel like because we've had this argument in the No Jumper group chat, King Pill, where Flacco's basically saying that you're the spawn of Satan and that you are gonna fall off and you're no good, yada yada. And then like we're all kind of saying like
we all defend you.
Right now, I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of ass now. I don't know like what happened or whatever.
Man, because I'm just feeling like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. All these new topics and shit, besides the hand blowing up and shit, the shit boring. The shit watered down. Niggas ain't fading in Los Angeles.
Okay, what do you want to talk
Ain't
about?
no niggas fading in Los Angeles. Shit looking weak. Shit looking turned down.
Little did he know that was the moment that Adam was done with him. Like, wasn't going to hire him regardless of what took place afterwards. That moment right there, where you essentially admitted that if it's not gangbanging or talking about degeneracy, you have nothing to add. Ain't that crazy to y'all? A grown man admitting that his mind don't function beyond gangbanging, fights, and degeneracy? They're like, hey, King Pill, what do you think about the Epstein files not being released? Gangbanging, killing, ops. Hey, King.
I mean, no, he's a gangbanger. I know gangbangers that got way more to talk about and bring to the table than that type of shit. But when the person don't meet those expectations, to me, it's not surprising because that's what they signed up for. But like I said, it is guys out there that exceed those expectations. But when a person got that type of title, you shouldn't expect nothing more from them anyway. Like, that's just stupid.
King Pill, what do you think about classical economics? Gangbanging, killing, shooting, fighting, ops. Just straight caveman activities, bruh. It's nonsense. Now, I'll be real. This was the moment where Adam said, you never coming back here, man. And his career would have been better off if it would have stopped here and he would have just been kicked off. He would have had a better night than what actually took place. This numbskull was already being looked at a little crazy when he wasn't contributing nothing to the conversation. He was looking down the whole time, looking up, looking a little high out of his mind, to be honest. But then he began to look really crazy when it was brought up his past transgressions. So King Pill has done multiple interviews dissing the Trays, multiple songs dissing the Trays. He has publicly stated that he has killed multiple Trays. He has gone to the extent of ultimate disrespect when it comes to the Trays. Now, it's unclear if he knew this beforehand, but when he was asked to come and do the No Jumper show, he was being asked to come and sit down and do a podcast with a Trey Gangsta Crip in Young and Hefe. Because Young and Hefe at the moment is a recurring host on a No Jumper show. He was oddly on his best behavior, super quiet. I think not trying to really say anything to ruffle or to have a confrontation with Young and Hefe. But the inevitable ultimately happened when Adam outed King Pill by asking King Pill why he removed all the disses from out of his recent track, and one of those disses was a diss towards Young and Hefe's hood.
Yo, all right, I got a question. As long as King Pill, I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this was gonna bring this up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to tell you.
He said he knew he was gonna bring it up.
Original Slide first.
We ain't doing that.
Oh.
Pill is visibly uncomfortable. He's like, bro, I didn't want to talk about this, right? So then Adam alerts and Hefe, hey, bro, I don't even want to tell you.
Yo, definitely did.
To let it Hefe know, hey, bro, this man was dissing your hood in that video that's still on YouTube. So then Kingfield follows up by trying to clarify it up by claiming that he wasn't dissing Ant's hood. He was actually dissing somebody locally from his stuff, which is all excuses, bro. Because if you say that word, it applies to all trades. If you say the derogatory term for Bloods that start with S, it applies to all Bloods. If you say the derogatory term for Crip that starts with C, it applies to all Crips. You can't pick and choose who that diss applies to.
Yeah.
Man, you know he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
But you took him out.
Yeah.
But there's multiple disses.
Yeah.
It wasn't just that one.
I know. And his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my shit that I was talking about was in my local community. You feel me? But I took it out to reach a wider audience. You feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and feel like they don't need to skip it. You feel me?
And as they begin to look at these two, like they done lost their mind, bro. He's looking at them like, hold on, are y'all talking about this man dissing my hood or my set in front of me? Nah, that's not what's about to happen. Even though King Pill already completely already tried to say, oh no, bro, I wasn't talking about y'all set, bro. Even though when you say that word, you're dissing all trades, he still tried to cop it. But Ed Hefe wasn't going for it, and Ed Hefe actually checked the temperature right then and there.
Putting that shit to my audience, you feel me?
Check this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that's just the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no. Period.
Who said
You know
somebody disrespected you?
But still, the topic coming up.
Yeah, that's
topic
what I tried to read in.
I'm talking to this man, bro.
Oh,
I'm talking to him because the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah.
You said you from a community,
right.
and you said where it's aimed at.
But it didn't diss your set though.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay, so we saying the same. So we saying the same.
Okay, for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
Clarify.
On, though.
Clarify.
We on explosives, nigga. Tania dropping babies and shit, content and all this shit.
The funniest part about this is him trying to avoid eye contact with Ed Hefe as Ed Hefe grills him down. And then while grilling him, Ed Hefe said, "What we on?" And he acted like he ain't hear it. He ain't make eye contact. Now, I'm not no gangbanger, so I can't speak on who got marked out, who look like a punk. But when you hear gangbangers speak about this, I spoke to a lot of gangbangers behind the scenes. A lot. I even heard Whack 100 give his opinion. And most gangbangers that I hear talk about this is saying that he got marked out, that he got punked, he got sunned. And the entire comment section was saying he got punked, he got sunned, he got punked, he got sunned. And then after this moment, his phone began to like blow up. Texts, calls, like he had to like silence notifications. So he was being notified pretty swiftly that interaction he had with Ed Hefe looked really poorly on him, but he was too scared to do anything in a moment to Ed Hefe, so he just kind of ignored it and stayed quiet the entire podcast. This happened around like the 50-minute mark of the podcast. The podcast went on for another 2.5 hours, maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes, and he stayed quiet the entire time. But after the podcast, he decided he was going to take his anger out, not on Ed Hefe, but he was going to take his anger out on Adam.
We finish up stuff here. We go out there. As I walk out there, I see that Aunt Hefe is already kind of dipping and that Munchie's damn near out the door.
Took it out on Adam.
The Pomona boys and King Pill are the only ones left, right? No big deal. I'm like, okay, cool. They got out smoothly. That's good. I go. I'm hungry as hell. Start heating up my meal in the microwave. As I'm heating up the meal in the microwave, King Pill comes over to me, and he says, yo, what's up with the money for the episode? Because I had actually told King Pill, I was like, listen, like, I want to try you out consistently on the Tuesday show. He said, all right, but bro, I'm broke, so I need money. Like, you know, are you going to be able to pay me?
He didn't give a fuck about the opportunity.
We'll be able to give you a little bit of money.
He's like, all right, but.
Or whatever. King Pill starts coming over to me, talking to me about this $200 or whatever the fuck it was. He's saying, yo, like, can you send me that money right now? I said, yeah, you know the group chat that I put you in with Josh? Just text that, and Josh will send it to you by the end of the night. He goes, by the end of the night? He's like, I'm trying to get paid right now. I need that money to get home. And I'm like, you realize that, like, a lot of people who work here, you know, you get paid, like, every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, at the end of the week, etc. I'm like, it's not like, why are you acting like it's just like the most obvious thing in the world that you're supposed to be getting paid instantly as soon as you finish the podcast? Like, you got to chill. Like, the idea is that you're supposed to be on here consistently.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
You know, and it's like, why are you putting pressure on me to?
You talking about you need the
pay
money to
you
get home? What the
instantly
fuck?
As soon as, you know, it just like struck me as a very weird thing. His energy is weird. He's walking towards me. He's like really like kind of getting close to me and stuff. Pull up the No Jumper Instagram.
Adam is my guy, man. That's my brother, man. But hiring an alleged smoker and being surprised an alleged smoker did some smoker activities, it's only us, man. this has to be peak No Jumper the alleged smoker behaved like a smoker and we shocked. Yo, he was telling Adam he needed the 200 to get home. First off, man, he came with mad homies. He ain't need that 200 to get home, man. Cut it out, bruh. We know what he needed it for. We know what he was about to do with that 200. God forbid. God forbid the heathen activities at the party he was about to have for that $200, man. His homies probably ain't even ate all. In fact, I'm not even going to go for the homies, bro, because the homies actually acted like they got sense. I'll be real. I think his homies are actually people who are decent individuals. His homies are actually people who got something going on because they behave like they got something going on. But this doofus, this buster, this weirdo who pulled this off for $200, yo, smokers are the only people who you know who would destroy their lives over something as small as
He must be.
$200.
He ain't talking about Joe smoking weed.
A smoker will be homeless. Give them shelter. They know their shelter is predicated on them not acting up a fool and stealing from the place. And as soon as you go to work, their first day not homeless, they will ruin everything by stealing your furniture, stealing your items to get that $200 to get a crack, you know what. So this is smoker activities. I'm not shocked. Now, we got the footage. And the footage, you could clearly see this man is fiending.
Yo said the drug name. They gonna say it. You know what?
Like a fiend to get home. This look like a fiend for we know what.
But we're gonna be able to see the body.
I mean, you can see it from that first pick. Look at the body language in the first pick.
Yeah. Okay. So let's press play.
It went on screen, right?
Yeah, obviously. So you see me to the left, and that's King Pill wearing the army fatigues. We love a man in uniform.
Yeah.
And so he's kind of pressing me right now. He's saying, like, you know what? Can you send it right now? I said, Josh can send it. He goes, can you?
Had him say he's kind of pressing me right
if
now.
If you want, you could call him. He goes, why can't you call him? He's like, it's your business. You could call him. He's like, just pressing me about like the dumbest shit possible right now. And those are all his boys.
You see how Shorty tried to reach out and like grab his hand and tell him to chill too, really subtly?
Yeah. And so, okay, I'm like grabbing my food out of the microwave right now, slightly off camera. And you'll see that I start to walk kind of across the office. You're going to see this in just 1 second. He's still talking to me in a rather aggressive way at this point. It's like slowly ratcheting up. And this is me walking away and being like, bro, you need to chill. Like, Josh will get it to you, whatever. Okay, go to the next one. And like you can see, he's kind of like in my face now, right? Look at the way he's walking towards me. Look at the body language. Look how he's like, and then look he just bumped into me, and then I kind of like push him away. And then his boys jump in here. They're pulling him away. They're separating him. So what's he do? He pulls out his phone, typical internet thug, pulls out his phone, starts filming. I'm sure he's going to drop this footage at some point. He starts calling me the F slur, starts acting like I'm a bitch. The reason why I'm in the cubicle now is because I was looking for a lighter, and I was actually grabbing one off of Mikey's desk. So I'm trying to light a spliff right now. He's trying to film a skit. He's trying to act like real angry. He's mad.
Adam
His
funny
boys
as
are
shit.
the ones standing in between him. Now look what he does here. He knocks the balls off, and he's still talking shit on the way out. And his boys go, shout out to his boys, honestly. The rest of the dudes from Pomona, we got to give it to them that they immediately shut the situation down, because you got to understand, the 22-ster keep that fire on him. So when King Pill is doing all this, I'm starting to do the math. in my head, and I start thinking,
Oh shit.
okay, so what's the line that needs to be crossed here in order for the 22ster to up blick on? 'Cause now, in my
Damn.
head, what I established almost immediately was like,
Oh, Adam, what the fuck? Bro say he ready a blick on him. What? Damn, hold up. Let me see what Adam talk about. He said, man, what line need to be crossed, bro, for him to up blick? Man, hold up. Let me see what you talk about.
punches me, I'm pulling out, and I'm going to start shooting at him.
Adam, that's premeditation, man. And I don't feel like a
Definitely
swing is
premeditated.
enough, right? If you were to be in danger or fear for your life, it would have to extend past that, right? It would have to be they are pursuing you. They swung.
He started pre-med real quick.
Swing again, and they are pursuing you, and you are a helpless victim who can't defend yourself.
Oh, that's Cali Lost?
So then
That's,
you
I think.
pop, 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 because you fear for your life, okay? But you don't really want to say this because now it's on record, you know, that this is your go-to. See, me particularly, bruh, these big bad gangbangers, they be threatening me and putting me in fear of my life. I just pray that they don't ever do nothing to me, okay? I pray they don't do
Nigga
nothing
trolling.
to me. Okay, I would hate to be in the situation where I have to defend my life.
Better stop trolling.
And leave it at that. All right, and if they think they big and bad, let them step up to the plate and try to harm you and see how well.
Oh, he's saying what Adam should have
okay?
said.
But this has to be like the most anticlimactic ending to somebody's storyline at No Jumper. Adam has so many plans for this dude. Adam was planning to do vlogs with this dude, make this dude a podcaster, start a No Jumper record label, and sign him. Adam had a lot of things lined up for this dude, man, and he just ruined it like this. Over $200, man. Over $200, man, because he was starving. Now, come to find out,
I know because he was starving. Say he had to get home.
From wherever he stays, which is affordable, I believe Atlanta, Georgia, which is like down south. He moved from there to come to L.A. to apparently cozy up to No Jumper to chase his dreams while accepting a $200 per appearance fee. So this dude planned on surviving in California off $200 per appearance. At most, he would have probably done 2 appearances per week. That's $400. So this man planned on surviving in California for $1,600 a month. Nah, this is crazy, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe?
Man, that was crazy. He definitely looked like he was scared of the dude he was dissing, because he definitely copped the deuce. He definitely copped the deuce talking about he took it out because he was trying to reach a wider audience. Oh, man, that shit was crazy. And then Adam talk about he keep that fire on him. He talking about he was ready up blick. Damn, bro, that's pre-med like a bitch. He better chill the fuck out. But, bro, No Jumper is like the most fucking dangerous workplace ever, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, bro, how you definitely gotta be a gangster or just end with the gangsters over in LA to even, bro, but we ain't even gonna get into all that because we don't know what type of shit they into, real, you know what I mean, but, man, if y'all made it to the end of this video, man, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. All my socials down in the description, along with the email and the Discord if you need to send me any videos. I thank y'all for watching. This been another episode of Wizzle Reacts. I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support, and I'll see y'all next time.